back to my channel. I am back with another video, and as y'all can tell by the thumbnail and the title of this video, y'all can see what it is about. It's just going to be a story time. And unfortunately, my son and my dog are in the background, and I'm in the middle. I'm in the kitchen in the middle of cooking dinner, making meatloaf, mac and cheese, yams, and I'm still trying to think of what vegetable to make. I want to do cabbage or something. Anyway, so this is gonna be a story time on the time I went to jail. Okay. So I'm not ashamed to tell y'all I'm 30, 11 years ago. I was young, dumb, doing some stuff. So when we were younger, it used to be a group of us, one group of girls. Of course, as you get older, you tend to grow apart. So I am no longer friends with anybody. At all. None of them. So when we were younger, we used to steal. Can you be quiet? We used to steal, steal. Hair store steal, clothes steal, shoes steal. And when I say we could have been boosters back in the day, if we probably would have known about it, we could have been boosters, like literally made money. We used to hit up Nordstrom Rack, DSW, Target, Kohl's, Old Navy, literally at H&M, literally everywhere. I think till this day, we're probably like the reason why H&M started to be real strict, because back in the day, H&M was laid back. No censors, barely at all. So I was 19 and I was pregnant with my son. So me and 3 other girls, I was working in this bootleg ass hair salon, and she wanted to have a fashion show. So no, she did not actually say out her mouth for us to go steal clothes for the fashion show. It did not come out her mouth that way, but it was implied. So we went to Marshall's in Rice. If you from Baltimore, Maryland, you know what Rice Town Road Plaza is. If you're not, you can look it up. It's like a little rinky-dink ass shopping plaza here in Baltimore. So we go to Marshall's, and I was always the driver. Like when I said we used to do shit so hard, sometimes I would not go in the stores. Like they would go in the stores, I would leave the car running, have the car doors open, and I would cover my license plate on my car, my tag on my car with a paper. And you would not be like. So we went Marshall's, racking up. And 2 girls that I was with walked out before me and this other girl. And we didn't pay it no mind, and we didn't see them no more out the door. Because, what do they call it? Asset protection. They had already grabbed them up and had them to the side because they knew we were all together. And as I walk out the door, next thing I know, we get grabbed up by the asset protection, pulled into the back. Now, I was the oldest. I was 19. They were still 17. So I went to jail. They went to baby buckets. We just had to call the parent. The parent came and picked them up. I actually went to jail. So they pull us up, catch us, and pull us into the back of the office where asset protection is. And they was like assholes. Y'all can't say shit. Nothing y'all can say. We calling the police, blah, blah, blah. Police come. Boom. We get locked up, handcuffed, walk outside. They get put in a police car. I got put in the back of a police paddy wagon. Right? I'm the only one in the back of the paddy wagon. And when I was 19, I was very, very skinny. I was so little. I'll insert a picture to show y'all how little I was. So I was very skinny. So I'm in the back of the paddy wagon, and they're driving, and I'm sliding all over the place because no, they did not strap me in. The same shit they did with Freddie Gray, and I know because they went national with Freddie Gray, and he was bounced all around in the back of the paddy wagon and broke his neck. I was sliding all around the back of the paddy wagon. They did not strap me in at all. So I get to the jail, and they go to process me. and I still had my bag with me. Of course, the police had my bag, but I even still had clothes that I stole. They didn't take everything out of the bag. It was still clothes in there that I had stole in the bag. And they processed me, and I'm sitting trying to tell the lady, I'm pregnant, so they had to do a pregnancy test. They actually drew my blood, I believe. They actually drew my blood, if I'm not mistaken, because I didn't pee or nothing. So I goes to get fingerprinted. Yeah, I got fingerprinted. Of course, I got my mug shot taken. Then I get put in the room with all these other women. So all the women, they like wrapped up in fucking toilet paper and shit. No lie, the jail is cold as shit. So I'm guessing wrapping yourself up in toilet paper is supposed to keep you warm. So they would tell me all these crazy stories about why they were in jail. One lady was in jail for stealing cat food. One lady was in jail because she was already locked up but getting reprocessed again for another charge. I don't know. That's what she said. Something like that. I don't know. Because she was with some people. They carjacked this old couple and threw them over a bridge and some water, basically killed them. Some crazy shit. One lady was in there for domestic violence. Basically, a female officer, I think she said, came to her house. Her boyfriend had got to her, but he didn't get locked up. She got locked up. Something crazy. So, yeah, this is how I know my blood had got drawn. All right, so then, okay, so I got to make my phone call. Let me go to that part. I got to make my phone call. I called my husband. He was my boyfriend at the time. And I called my mother. I don't know, for some reason, like, they wasn't watching me. Like, I made a couple phone calls on the phone. Or whatever. Of course, my mother was pissed. And my mother is a police officer. Well, she's a retired police officer. But at the time, she was a police officer. So, after I made my phone call, I went back to the cell. So, yeah. So, when my pregnancy test came, they came and got me and put me in the cell by myself. And they gave me this hard-ass blanket. Like, but then when I'm sitting in my cell, when I'm seeing these other girls come in, they gave them like this little white. It kind of reminds you of like them CDC white overalls. But it was like mesh, kind of. They gave them to them girls. I'm guessing, I don't know why they had got them. Maybe they asked for it. And nobody else did because they didn't know. I don't know. But yeah, they gave me this hard ass blanket. And then of course it's a bench in there that you're sitting on all this time. So I was locked up for... Alright, I got locked up around 9-10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get out till 1 o'clock in the morning. So I was in there for over 12 hours. And then when I got locked up, I had not eaten. And mind you, I'm pregnant. And it's crazy because I probably had... I just found out I was pregnant like a week or two. It probably was like a week before I got locked up. So they finally come around to give everybody food. It was like, probably like, it had to been evening time because I was starving. And then when they came and gave us food, they gave us this bread. They had the hard ass peanut butter stuck to the bread. It was stuck to the bread, like hard ass peanut butter stuck to the bread. So I really couldn't eat that. And mind you, like I said, I drove. I was the driver. So my car was still at the shopping center. And I was praying and hoping like, I hope they did not tow my car. I hope they did not tow my car. At night, I was going to Morgan at the time, I believe. Yeah, around the time I found out I was pregnant with him, I was at Morgan. And I didn't even finish the semester because I was so tired. My first trimester, like my energy level was so down low. Like I could not get up for class or none of that. Like I would literally sleep all freaking day long. So, but they gave us this hard ass bread and they gave us like some juice that was in a pouch. It wasn't like a Capri Sun pouch either. It was like a pouch where you buy a relaxer from the store and your shampoo coming like that and you gotta rip it. It was something like that. Like it was just crazy. Like, and I can't imagine people who are actually in jail for days in prisons and they have to eat the food that they give them. Like, I don't care if I did something didn't obey the law, got locked up, had to go to prison for something like that. But y'all don't gotta feed these people this horrible ass meals that they feed. Like, the shit is not right. So I'm sitting there, I'm sleeping. I did fall asleep with that freaking hard blanket. So then I finally hear my name get called. So when my name get called, you gotta go see the commissioner. So they let me out my own recognizance because, like I said, this is my first time ever getting locked up. My first and last. After I got locked up, I never stole a day in my life again. Never. I was too scared. All that. So they finally, all right, they let you on your own recognizance, whatever. And then you get placed in another room to get processed out, which took more time. Like, they take their time with everything. Like, it took long. Like, even that took long. So finally get processed out. So I'm like, shit. And my phone was dead. I'm like, Lord, how am I going to call somebody to come get me? And it's like, and it's in the middle of the night. And the jail that I was in is in a freaking hood. So I go outside, and there go my mother in her truck. I'm like, oh shit. I get in the car. Oh God, I did not hear the last of that at all. But yeah, that just goes to say, like, I'm telling you, like, after that experience, it was like I said to myself, I'm never ever going to jail again a day in my life. Like, you cannot pay me, like, to do nothing at all. I never touch shit if I didn't have the money for it. Fuck it, I could not steal again. Like, when I say we were so good, I walked out with a pair of Ugg boots out of Nordstrom's. Ugg boots out of Nordstrom. Man, if it was Nordstrom Rack, I walked out with a pair of Ugg boots. We would get heels, designer bags out of Kohl's, because you know Kohl's, Marshalls, and all of them, they sell low price designer stuff. Man, when I say we were that good, and then two of my homegirls knew how to pop the sensors off of stuff. So we give it to them, they pop the sensor, they give it back to us, and then we put it in the bag. And then we would just walk out like nothing even happened. Like, when I say God open up my eyes for that, and then I think another fact is that because I was pregnant, so I'm like, yo, I got a baby in my stomach and I'm sitting in the fucking jail. Never again. Not doing it ever again. So that's if you out here doing something stupid and you know that it could get you into some trouble to do some jail time, just stop it, because that's not the life you want to live. I'm telling you. I was like, and then because I was young, I was 19, and then when I'm in the jail cell with these everybody in that jail cell was older than me. And they were just like calm, cool, and collected. And I'm like, yo, it's a toilet right here. We all gotta fucking use this toilet in front of each other. Until I got my room by myself. But I'm like, yo, people all had to use this toilet in front of each other. All that. Like, I don't even think I used the bed. I don't think I used the bathroom once while I was in that jail, because I didn't want to use that toilet. Like, it was just nasty. It was just... Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I got another story where I broke into the back of a Toyota. I'm going to come back another time with that story. I'm going to come back another time with that story. Broke inside a Toyota. Yo, I'm going to come back. Yo, stay tuned for that story, because that story is off the chain too. Almost fought the manager of a Toyota. Got almost with the jail. So many police officers came. Yeah. Anyway, if y'all enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've been in jail before, leave a comment below and let me know how your experience was and what you went to jail for. My record is expunged now, so I'm not worried about it, because employers can't pull that shit up or nothing, okay? Can't nobody pull it up. Nobody wouldn't even know if I wouldn't, said anything. But anyway, yeah, leave a comment below and let me know if you've been to jail before, or if you experienced anything like that, or being close to going to jail. And you know what? One thing my mother said to me that I ain't gonna forget. She gonna say, I could have called somebody. She said, I already knew you was in there. She said, I could have called somebody down there and they would have let you out, but I want you to learn your lesson, because I already knew y'all was out here doing that stupid shit. You mean to tell me you let your pregnant daughter sit in the jail for over 12 hours and you could have got me out? But it was a lesson learned, because I damn sure learned my lesson and I ain't never go back. Anyway, peace. Let me finish cooking my dinner. See y'all next time.